Dylan Field, CEO of Figma, celebrates the company's IPO debut, emphasizing how design is now at the forefront of business and technology innovation. But as Figma steps into the public spotlight, will it redefine what investors expect from tech IPOs, or face the same old market pressures?
What does this feel like after that whole roller coaster ride?
Well, first of all, just a huge thank you for being here with us today and for having me. I'm just so thankful to be here with the team, with our community outside and inside the building, and it's going to be a remarkable day. It's not just Figma going public today, design is going public today. And yeah.
I was going to say, so for those who don't know, just that we're uninitiated, explain what Figma is to folks.
Absolutely. So Figma is a platform that helps you go from idea in your head to digital product, and we try to do all the steps of that product design and development process, whether it be whiteboarding and brainstorming, slides, and making it so you can create presentations. Figma Design, our flagship product, allows you to design visual screens. We have ways for people to go from design to development, and ultimately, in the case of websites, ship real websites to out there and publish them, and many other areas as well. We're also focused on now shipping marketing assets at scale. And I think the product that we're even most focused on right now is Figma Make, which allows you to go from prompt to working app all in Figma with your Figma designs as part of that prompt.
So the valuation for this company, $19.3 billion. It was oversubscribed. We'll see where it lands later today. What was that like for you? Obviously, you tried to sell the company for $20 billion, so it's sort of this... Now, I'm just actually curious on a very personal level, sort of watching all of that unfold, what that was like.
Yeah, I mean, I think the most important thing to remind myself of, the team of, is share price is moment in time. We're going to see all sorts of behavior probably today, over the weeks ahead. And, I'm not going to say it's just noise. You can't tell people that don't look at the elephant in the room. There's an elephant in the room. It's dancing. It's drunk. But I think at the end of the day, what's really important here is that we control the inputs. And so what I've been talking about with the team is we have to stay focused, stay on mission, listen to our customers, and really keep our priorities in mind, because this is such an opportunity. We have such a moment here, not just with today at the New York Stock Exchange, but in this greater moment to really impact the way that people do design. And I think that, the thing that I have really stressed to the team, and we've had a thesis on for a decade now, way before anyone was talking about AI, was how design is the differentiator. As all these inputs to software get cheaper, more accessible, design and craft, that's how you stand out in an ever-increasing world of competition for software. And the more that we can help people compete and make it so that their companies, their products are more valuable, the more we can bring more people into that process and help designers take the lead, lower the floor, raise the ceiling. That's what we have to do.
As you know, a lot of companies are staying private for longer, something you actually referenced in the S1. What was the idea behind going public? Why do this now? What's the rationale?
Well, I mean, perhaps some companies will stay private forever. For us, we looked ahead and said, okay, at some point we're going to be a public company. And the question is, well, why not now? And I think that it creates great corporate hygiene that we're doing already, but obviously the markets keep you accountable to that. And I believe that this is a way for our community to be part of Figma, and I have it in the banner outside, design is everyone's business. That doesn't just mean that now you can invest in Figma in the public markets. It also means that everyone needs to care about design. This is the way you win or lose if you're running a software business. And I'm really excited to be able to help our users there.
We've been talking all morning about AI, given the new massive spending numbers we saw out of Meta last night and also Microsoft. What are you going to ultimately have to spend on AI, and what does that therefore do to the business, at least in the short term, and what does that look like in the long term?
Well, we'll go through an investment cycle where we are focused on making sure that we serve our customers. And I think that, products like Figma Make Obviously, they have inference. We published our pricing on that last week. And I think that there's just so much more we can do here. And so I keep telling our team about the opportunity ahead. We were talking earlier before this interview about how these models are almost like a compass in this like hyperdimensional latent space that you're flying through, and it's like a spaceship. And how do you navigate that? And if we can create the right ways for people to see the entire idea maze of all the directions you go for design, help them navigate that maze, then ultimately give them a way to add their own human craft, I think that's the way that we will help people really stand out and make their products truly extraordinary.
You folks, though, and maybe this is a broader question about AI generally, in terms of making it math out. And when I say math out, meaning make it profitable. Right now, every prompt that goes through any of these LLMs is a money-losing proposition for the most part. The question is, when do you think the lines, if you will, cross?
I don't think it's always the case, actually.
Okay.
I think it's the case for some companies, and certainly there are a big set of companies that's true for, but I don't think that's going to be our equation here. That said, there's going to be a lot more AI models in the world. Open source is very impressive, and I believe that various foundational model companies will continue to decrease costs as they add new models.